Hey guys, it's Noel here. I want to talk to you today a little bit about the equipment that I'm using, a new camera that I've just picked up that is hopefully going to improve the quality of some of my videos and some parts of my videos, and have a bit, basically catch up about the technology I'm using, why I use what I use, and the benefits of one over the other really. So as you guys will know, or hopefully know, I use a GoPro for all of my window footage. It's a GoPro Hero 4, which I'm actually filming this video with on now. Sticks to the window, gives me a great quality footage out the window, and it's been brilliant. This is my second GoPro, absolutely love them. The quality is fantastic. They are pretty reliable cameras as well, never really had an issue with the GoPros, and as I've started using them more and learning about the features, I've been able to get a little bit more out of them than I perhaps did in the first place. That brings me on to the other footage that I create for you guys, which is the airport footage, and it's an area that really I started off doing because I know a lot of people asked me for that, and I started filming from the streets really, at either end of the airport. Initially it was just a little bit in the airport that I filmed, and now I kind of just film the entire journey really. So when I get to the airport, all the journey all the way through the airport, and trying to get a little bit of onboard footage as well. Yeah, that's an area that I'm trying to improve and do a lot more as I go forward. Filming up and down the aisle of the plane and all the little bits and pieces on the actual aircraft themselves. And to do that, I've traditionally used kind of one of two pieces of technology to film this with. Basically what I normally use for this, I've kind of got two choices that I use. I use an SJCam and I use an iPhone, which I'm actually got just here, and you can see, there we go, the iPhone 6 that I film with, and both of them have kind of got their own reasons why I'd prefer them over the other one. The SJCam, I picked this as an SJCam SJ5000. As you can see, it looks very much like a GoPro. It is essentially a knockoff of a GoPro. Very poor quality imitation in my opinion. This thing cost me about £100. It was at the time, and I think still is, their kind of top range SJCam. I think they've got the SJ5000 Plus, which is supposed to be slightly better, but to be honest, slightly better probably wouldn't cut it for me either with these, because although it's compact, it's quite handy. It does nice wide-angle footage for you guys, so you're getting quite a lot in. The quality is a little bit on the poor side. It only records at 30 frames per second, and I'll be honest, the quality is kind of potato-ish. It's very low quality. It looks like something you get out of your camera phone rather than from a dedicated device. And to be honest, the other real problem I have with this is the audio quality. It absolutely sucks on this camera. Even with everything open, I mean, you can see there's no case or anything on this. It sounds like you're underwater when you're filming with it, and I noticed it, I hate it, and I've noticed a lot of people have commented as well saying, oh, what's the problem with the audio? It seems really quiet and really muffled. That's because this thing is not very good, really. And the other problem I have with this as well is its reliability, and the battery life is really poor. It lasts me like 20 minutes of filming, gets really hot and then switches off. And then there is the reliability factor of it. I did a flight with this back in January, I think, when I flew on the Fokker 70 of KLM, and I was trying to use this thing to record the airport footage and the onboard the flights and things like that. I spent the entire day filming with this and got home at the end, went to check the camera, and there was nothing, absolutely no footage. It was telling me it was recording all day long, but it didn't record a thing and save it to the card. And to me, that is unacceptable. It's obviously quite an important part of my kit, is the camera that I film with, so I've kind of decided that I've been trying to use this a little bit less. What I have been doing is trying to use my iPhone, as I say. This is my iPhone 6, which is pretty good at recording and allows me to get some quite good quality footage with it. 60 frames per second, it's quite high quality, the audio quality is good. The problem I find with this is that the zoom on it is a little bit too much. It seems to be zoomed in a little bit, all the footage I do, which isn't too bad if you're just doing a static video with it, but for my videos where I'm walking through the airport, you really do notice that it starts to make you feel a little bit queasy because it's just bouncing up and down all the way through the video. And as much as I like to give you the real full experience of flying on a plane, air sickness is not something I want any of you guys to have to suffer. So I have decided really that the ideal option is to get something that's kind of a combination of the two. The wide angle lens, so that it's a little bit less likely to make people feel sick, and obviously the compactness that I get in something like the SJCam as well. So this leads me on to what I've just picked up this week for you guys, and hopefully this is going to really make a difference. This is a GoPro Session. It's a tiny little GoPro. It's smaller than the existing one that I have. Not quite as action-packed with features. It hasn't got a screen on it, as you'll notice, but you don't really need it because you can kind of use your phone, and for the footage I'm going to be using this for, I don't really need that. This thing cost me £150, and when you consider that this SJCam cost me £100, this was £150, and it's a GoPro, and I kind of know which one I'd rather choose. The footage on this seems to be quite a lot better. It's got a really cool little feature where to start recording on it, all you do is just hit that button. You don't have to turn it on or anything. So if you want to start recording, you just hit that and it starts filming. Great for when I'm filming in airports and on planes and things like that. I can just have it mounted to my backpack and just walk around with it. For the airport footage, I can just hold it up in the cabin on the flight and get some footage, walk up and down the cabin and get some footage on that as well while I'm on board the flight. And hopefully this is really going to make a difference. The footage I've done so far with it has been really good. GoPro quality, as always, is excellent, and the sound quality, more importantly, actually has two microphones on it, one just here at the back and another one here on the front, so it picks the one that is likely to have the best quality audio as well. So if it's up against your chest, for example, and it's rubbing and muffling on the back microphone, it will use the forward one, and vice versa. That's a really cool feature, I think. A lot of people have said, have I tried using the iPhone with something like a Steadicam or a gimbal? And I kind of have thought about that, and I've looked at them. The problem I tend to find is that these Steadicams and gimbals are all quite big and bulky, and I like to have something that I can just carry around with me, not have to hold it out in front of me on a big stick so everybody's looking at you. I like to try and do it as kind of discreetly as possible. And obviously not like to have to carry a lot around when I'm travelling all over Europe and all over the world. I don't want to be carrying big gimbals and tripods and mounts and things around with me, so that's why I've not bothered getting a Steadicam or anything. So hopefully this is really going to make a difference to the little session. Like I said, this is the Session 4. They've just released the Session 5, which is why this thing is so cheap. The Session 5 has a few more extra features. It has inbuilt image stabilization to it. Unfortunately, it's like double the price. So for 150 quid, I think this is really going to make a definite improvement to the quality of my videos for you. GoPro Session while I'm driving and trying to figure out if this is going to work for me. Wonder how the audio is sounding. The first trip I am filming with this is in December. I'm heading up to Scotland to Inverness on a Saab 2000, and I'm going to start using it then. I've got some videos in the meantime to release that are filmed with the existing equipment, so they'll be coming out over the next couple of months or so, and then after that it's all go with the GoPro Session here. So guys, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you find it useful. Hope that you've been able to see the difference in this camera, why I decided to go for this over the SJCam and the iPhone for the future, and I hope that I can start bringing you a lot more footage from the airport and on the flights, in addition to the window footage that I already bring you. So hopefully this has been really useful. If you'd like to just click the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Leave me a comment in the section below. And also guys, just a quick one to remind you about Patreon. Patreon is a website obviously that I use, an in-flight video, and it allows you for as little as $1 a month you can help support in-flight video. You can help me to get seats on the flights where they're in better places to give you better quality footage. Goes towards flights for rarer aircraft and more interesting flights for you guys to watch. For as little as $1 a month that would cost you guys, and in return for that you get some awesome benefits too. Aside from helping in-flight video, you get to do a monthly hangout with me where we just sit and chat and have a video chat about all kinds of things about aviation, in-flight video and things. You also get to see all of my full flight videos ahead of everybody else as well. I release them to my patrons about a month ahead of releasing them on YouTube, so you get to see everything first, pretty much as soon as it is ready to watch. And knowing that you're actually supporting in-flight video as well, I would really appreciate if you could consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is just in the description below and at the bottom of your screen now. And I look forward to seeing you guys over there. We'd love to have you over there. So once again guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. More full flight videos are on the way very, very soon indeed, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you. And you also get to see all of my full flight videos ahead of everybody else.